So this is the comment section where we take a look at what you have to say. Let us know what you think about anything you hear down in the comments, and we might just read it out. I have less of a comment, more of a follow-on from something we spoke about last week. So this is our video making AI dumber. It's an article from Anthropic, and they talk about this pattern. You can see this is a servers folder. I don't want to move too much because we'll lose there we go. There's a servers folder because AI is really good at writing code. So rather than giving an MCP loaded into, say, Claude Code, give it a folder of code that interacts with Google Drive and Salesforce here. And then AI will be smart enough to figure out, what code it needs to write to import those libraries. And they found 150,000 tokens got reduced to 2,000 tokens of context, a 98.7% reduction, time and cost saving, because they're not using MCPs. And I was left at the end of that being like, what? How does this all tie together? And that's where this article comes in, where he talks about how to actually do it. And ultimately, here we go. There's some bash stuff here. Ultimately, the way I interpret it is you can actually download if the MCP is on a GitHub repo, you basically download the GitHub repo into your folder of your project, and you say in your rules, you basically say there is a folder here for you to interact with the Google Drive MCP and whatever. Granted, I've not read this in much depth, but I watched a kind of review on it, and this is like, again, just further enforcing or something to read when it comes to trying to reduce MCP usage, because MCPs they just suck. They really do take up so much context. Some things you can't get around. I've tried, but it's definitely something if I get some downtime, I'm definitely going to explore kind of removing MCPs from my workflow as much as I can and use this article to actually do this. So, and I'm looking for the date. So November 4th, and this one was written on November 2nd. So actually, Anthropic might have even read this article that you're looking at right now, and this article, and actually took some inspiration from it. So anyway, I just wanted to follow on from last week's discussion and give you some further reading into why MCPs suck. This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.